Gigan gained notoriety for being one of the few creatures to make Godzilla bleed profusely with his razor-sharp blades and chest buzzsaw. Following his appearance in Godzilla Final Wars, Gigan underwent a radical cyborg makeover, transforming into a more formidable and menacing space bounty hunter. Despite his popularity, the kaiju universe's Boba Fett has been underutilized compared to other monsters like Mechagodzilla. However, in celebration of Godzilla vs. Gigan's 50th anniversary, two new short films are being produced by Toho. One of these films just happens to be Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex. It explores the character of Gigan Rex, essentially a variation of space alien we've never seen before. Directed by Takuya Inishi, the short film is an official sequel to a fan animation and showcases the redesigned kaiju. It has a rounder and more alien-like appearance, and interestingly enough, multiple Gigans are featured this time, and there were no shortage of theories as to why this was. Being the leader of the Gigans, Rex possesses some unique abilities and attributes. Unlike the bandsaw on all previous iterations of this kaiju monster, Gigan Rex's primary melee weapons are the Rex blade on his forearms. These blades can transform into sawtooth whips capable of slicing through buildings, and, as we will see, are also strong enough to block Godzilla's atomic breath without damage. Rex has fitted his chest with a beam-firing aperture. The beam was very close to overpowering even Godzilla. The suffix Rex is the Latin word for king, so essentially, Rex is the leader of all the other Gigans, and can establish a telepathic communication with his goons. Through the glowing and flashing purple gem on his forehead, he can summon and also telekinetically extract the cores from the other Gigans. One thing that Gigan Rex has in common with his past iterations is his ability to fly. He can levitate and fly, moving with great speed, and this makes him far more difficult for Godzilla to aim and fire his atomic breath. But are all of these upgrades enough to keep up with the king of the monsters? Godzilla's powers have largely depended on the movie and the series they're from, considering that there are so many different interpretations of the character, but we'll try to consider the ones from the King of the Monsters movie. Godzilla is radioactive and resides in the depths of the ocean, where he can feed off of the radioactive elements in the Earth's core. He can then channel his energy to deliver a blast of nuclear energy, which could exceed the temperature of the surface of the sun. It would clock in around 500,000 degrees Celsius. Even the mightiest in the kaiju universe wouldn't survive a blast from this. And for the most part, this is one of the only effective weapons Godzilla has employed against Gigan Rex. But that's not it. He also absorbs energy from other kaiju. Godzilla uses his nuclear pulse as a last resort weapon, and its power varies from a small nuclear explosion to an apocalyptic firestorm. It all depends on how close he is to defeat and the severity of the attack. But Godzilla's main asset is his strength in close quarters, which Gigan completely avoids by hiding behind his minions. These smaller Gigans are a group of alien cyborgs called the Stormtroopers. They are much smaller than Rex and aren't nearly as strong, so that even when three of them team up against Godzilla, they aren't able to do much damage. In fact, Godzilla is impervious to their claws and lasers and effortlessly takes out the goons. But then Rex makes an appearance. He packs a punch with his whip-like extended claws and a chest beam, effectively launching a full-scale assault on Godzilla. While Godzilla does try to power it out, Rex activates a mind control program that summons a group of his minions to assist him. These kamikaze robots extend buzzsaws from their stomachs and hurl themselves at Godzilla. They manage to cut through his spikes and back. Overwhelmed by the swarm, Godzilla taps into an atomic pulse, entering a heightened power state and manages to take down the minions. By this point, Rex enters with his own powered-up state and unleashes a massive chest beam. However, Godzilla counters with his atomic breath. Though Rex initially gains the upper hand, Godzilla's atomic breath gradually overwhelms him, resulting in a colossal explosion that ends up killing the alien. It was speculated that Gigan Rex is formed when all the Gigans merge into one giant entity, kind of like a Megazord from Power Rangers. This transformation grants Rex enhanced strength, defense, and a more powerful laser beam. This fusion of Gigans becomes a valuable asset for space colonization and their quest for intergalactic conquest. In battle, though, Rex's combined armor makes Godzilla's atomic breath less effective, allowing him to deal significant damage to the king of the monsters. But Gigan's varied iterations, from a green chicken cyborg to a badass bounty hunter and now the formidable Red King, make him one of the most intriguing and diverse monsters in the Godzilla franchise. And if he does make another appearance somewhere down the line, he won't disappoint. In conclusion, since the depiction of the fight in the animation was pretty conclusive, and I definitely think that Godzilla still stands a better chance of winning, even against an army of Gigans. What do you think? Did Godzilla get lucky, or is Rex capable of more than the producers make him out to be? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And as always, thanks for watching.